My family's been here forever. I belong here to Quandamooka country. Our people are the Nunakul, Nugi and Gurrumpul. People across the Redlands Coast say Yura, which is hello, welcome. You're honouring the local language, the Jandai language, and giving a sense of, I know this place is important and I'm going to take care of it. All across the Redlands Coast, we've got these magical places. They're places where you can take your shoes off, feel the earth, Mother Earth, and make your own connection to that place. It's about being in the moment and the environment that you're in at that point in time. There's got to be a beach for everybody. There's got to be a place for everybody. There's so many different places to explore, so many different coastlines to get to know better. Right on Brisbane's doorstep, you get to enjoy this beautiful coastline.
Good evening everyone and welcome to the sixth and final game on day one here of the 2024 Under-14 state titles. We've got Redlands taking on Toowoomba. Who have we got for lining up defensively for Toowoomba?
So starting off on the plate is Jonty Kartipa for Toowoomba, pitching to Riley Walker behind the plate. And leading off the batting for Redlands will be Connor Thorburn.
As we see that one in the dirt for ball one.
Third base is going to be covered by Petrus PJ Potgieter. Second base, Isaac. Third base, Angus Palmer. Shortstop, Maddox Jackson. And then outfield will be Luca Dwan in left, Xavier McDonald centre, and Max Butcher in right field.
As we see 3 balls across the plate. 3-0 the count here. That is a good pitch for a called strike.
And Toowoomba also have on the bench Angus Dwan, Charlie Zillman, Nate Wiley and Jonathan Whitaker.
And goes for the short one there, but it runs foul. And I believe that fills the count up now. Ball 3, strike 2. We'll just confirm when the umpire signals here. Should be a tight contest, this one. Yeah, ball 3, strike 2 on the leadoff batter for Redlands. And gets a hold of that one, goes high. It's going to land safe over second base, short of right field. And Redlands with their first runner on, an ideal start for them.
Yeah, great lead off there by Connor Thorburn for Redlands.
Took a second for the second baser to track the ball. Shortstop almost made it all the way across actually for Toowoomba. As that one is low outside for ball 1.
Second batter up for Redlands is Zakiah Martin-Pierce. He'll also be starting the pitching duties for Redlands today.
That one is up and over for ball 2. Comes around for the short one. Runner steals. Oh, sorry, wrong camera angle there. That is safe in the end. Saw none of it. Sorry, folks at home. Ball 3 on the batter now. Runner on second base. And that is a good low inside comeback pitch there for 3-1 from the left-hander on the pitcher's plate. And low and in the dirt, gets away from the catcher, runner from 2, steals 3, and the leadoff runner wastes no time, the at-bat runner wastes no time going straight to second base on that walk. So
good running there by Redlands. They have been aggressive on the bases today, but so have all the teams.
Yeah, showing their intent early here, Redlands. Toowoomba just taking a second to reset here. No damage to the scoreboard as yet. But Redlands with runners in scoring position on 2 and 3 as their number 3 batter comes in.
Yeah, Patrick Kennedy, we've seen him hit some really good balls today.
That one low in the dirt, left alone for ball one. And that one outside, well taken by the catcher, but ball two here now. Just needs to reset his radar a little bit here at the number 41. Doing a good job keeping it out of the middle of the zone. That one popped up. Centerfield takes the catch and able to ensure that the runner can't get home. Although a wild throw has changed that, unfortunately, there for Toowoomba. Runner scores on the wild throw.
Yeah, good take by Xavier McDonald, but unfortunately just not keeping that ball in check as he throws it back in.
As we have a look here, great catch as we can see, but the throw to third was just wild.
So Josiah Hill in next, Jay-Z.
And ducks underneath that one for ball one. Lot of family softballers in the Hill family.
Yep.
Softballers, umpires and everything in between contribute greatly to the game.
Look, I remember asking Jay-Z for batting lessons when he was about 6 years of age, so we'll see what he does today.
Definitely some talent throughout that family. That one well low and outside, but runner took a second and it was enough time for him to not be able to get home on that fast ball. We'll be a bit careful with the way the ball bounces back here on Diamond 1 at Redlands Softball. And Jay-Z happy to take the walk, and here will stroll comfortably up to first base. So runners on 1 and 3 now with 1 out as the left-hander comes in for Redlands.
Yep. Hamish Fleming Cushing.
We take 1 second. It looks like the shortstop's called time quickly. Have a chat to the catcher just to confirm what they're planning on doing here. Runners on the corners, first and third. Not sure if Jay-Z's the one that we're going to be sending for the steal at 2 just yet. Redlands showing good work in the batter's box, so they'll probably be more than happy to just let them get them, bat them in.
Yeah, Hamish definitely has form with the bat today.
Up and over the zone, mind you, Jay-Z taking a massive lead, going almost halfway to second base. See if he's willing to take that much of a jump again. That is up and out. And again, look how far he's just strolled to second in the end.
Yep.
That is fantastic work there from Jay-Z.
Way to bring those long legs into play.
That one low inside the zone. Oh, gets away from the catcher and no hesitation this time. And Jay-Z has picked up the wild throw back from the catcher. And just like that, 2 more runs get in. Great heads up running here from Redlands. More than happy to put as much pressure as they can on this defensive team. We've seen that all throughout this tournament so far. Every offensive team willing to put a lot of pressure on the defensive team, and I'm sure we'll see Toowoomba doing the same thing come at the bottom of this innings. That one is up and away, and that is ball 4.
And that will bring in centre fielder Chase Forsman.
Got some serious wheels here, Forsman. So if he can get something in play, watch him bolt around these bases. That one in the dirt, but well picked up to keep that runner on first base. So a frantic start here to the game. Let's see if Toowoomba can try and reset and control this tempo a little bit. At the moment, Redlands are just having their way.
There's a lovely little floating pitch in there.
1-1 now the count. That one in the dirt, well away from the catcher. Showing great hustle here, knowing those runners are going to turn and look for that extra base every time. And does well to ensure they don't get any extras. Ball 2, strike 1 here on the centre fielder. Goes for the short one. Geez, that didn't look far off. Probably a bit outside the zone. Went on the far side of the bat.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad pitch from Kartima there.
3-1 at the count now. Toowoomba just pulling this back a little bit now, but unfortunately that one gets past. And I bet we see this runner turn and go, perhaps? No. Catcher does well to straight up. That's intimidation there. You want to be a bit careful. Once the pitcher has the ball in the pitcher's circle, you have to make a decision as a runner. You can't sit on the base, sit off the base, hovering. So runners on the corners, 1 and 3, that one up and over, and they immediately take it. They go for the play at home. Oh, and it works nicely. Great pick off there. Textbook from Toowoomba to record the second out. Let's have another look at that. That was fantastic. Have a look here. So goes for the throw at 2, but cuts it short, the shortstop, and then rockets the perfect throw back. That is fantastic work from Toowoomba. You see that play attempted a lot, but doesn't come off all too often. Toowoomba executed it to perfection there.
Yeah, great job.
And in the meantime, and all that hassle, I have no idea whether it was a ball or a strike, but that one was a ball. So it's either a 1 and 1 or 2 ball count. Sorry out there, folks. Just got too excited watching the pickoff play.
Absolutely.
As that one is in the dirt for another ball.
Yeah. Christian Ferguson playing left field today for Redlands.
So 3 balls on the batter here. Runner on second base. 2 out for Toowoomba. And gets past, and again, that runner looking to turn and go he does. Are they going to take him? Have a go. Oh, no, they haven't done it. I reckon they would have well and truly had him there if he wasn't careful. No damage to the scoreboard in the end. Runners on 2 and 3. Toowoomba with 2 outs.
Number 8 in the lineup for Redlands is Zachary Erdman.
Come on, up and in for ball 1. So, hectic pace coming from these two teams. Probably some of the top teams down here as the standings currently sit. Great pitch, inside out hit towards right field. Is it going to land fair? Yes, it has. That's a great hit. That's 1 run in. Make that 2. That's a stand-up double. And that will be the 5 across the plate. And that is retiring the side. So as we head into the bottom of 1, Redlands maxing out their run count up 5-0.
And Redlands will be taking the field now. Starting off with pitching duties in this game will be Zakiah Martin-Pierce, pitching to Hamish Fleming-Cushing behind the plate. First base will be Jay-Z Hill, second base Connor Thorburn, third base Lucas Warren, and shortstop Patrick Kennedy. In the outfield, Christian Ferguson in left, Chase Forsman in centre, and Zachary Erdman in right. Redlands with the full bench of Darcy Burgess, Lysander Butler-Ledwith, Jacob Ferguson, Tay Honatana-Clay, and Noah Fortino.
So Redlands put a lot of pressure on the defensive side of Toowoomba. Let's see if Toowoomba can return the favour here. They are a very strong team. They performed very well making the grand final in the under-16s, so have a great junior program up in the mountains of Toowoomba.
So first up for the batting lineup in Toowoomba will be pitcher Jonty Kartipa. He's actually been playing rep since under-10s in New South Wales. And he plays for Mariners in Redlands during winter, but comes from the Warriors Toowoomba club up at home.
So mum and dad making the long trek down from Toowoomba down the range for the Redlands competition on a Sunday.
Yep.
Big thanks to all the parents out there getting these kids down here for this weekend tournament as well as those weekly games. So we see pitchers and bats left-handed. Let's see what he can do here. That is a low outside, ball 1. And a great pitch there, swing and a miss, a 1-1 now the count. Low outside, ball 2, strike 1. That one up and in, and just matrix style gets out of the way of that one for a 3-1 count. So Toowoomba controlling the pace a little bit better here, taking their time in the batter's box. And that is a called outside, so a full count now on the batter. Batter just stepped away from it, hoping to make it look further outside, but I think it did hit the outside of the plate. Ball 3, strike 2, and it fouls that one off nicely up third baseline. Count remains unchanged at 3-2.
Yeah, it does well to throw the hands at that one, protecting the plate here.
That one low outside, and a very disciplined in the batter's box there, and Toowoomba have their first base runner. That would have been the start they were looking for. Brings in the second at bat, very small strike zone.
Yep, the second baser for Toowoomba today.
Let's see what he can do here. Try and advance that runner if he can. Will we see a short game potentially? Oh, that's a beautiful pitch for a called first strike. We'll go again here with 1 strike on, just steps back a little bit. That one was an inside pitch, so gives himself a little bit of room, the Toowoomba batter. And that is outside, no, over the edge of the plate. That is a called 2 strikes.
Yeah, great pitch there from Zakaya.
So can the Toowoomba second baser get into this bat, have a swing at something close? And he has a swing and a miss, unfortunately, and that is the first out of this innings for Redlands. Great pitching there, forcing the batter to have a swing. Unfortunately not able to get bat on ball.
So this will bring in Angus Palmer, making his rep debut in this tournament.
Starts short, oh, gets it in the leg. That'll be a dead ball. He'll take first base.
I was about to say he comes from the Dodgers club, but
not able to dodge that one.
maybe not.
So
sorry, Angus.
That is right in the shin. That'll be a bit of a stinger for him tomorrow.
Yep.
Memento from the under-14 state titles for him.
Look, did you play if you didn't get a bruise?
No. Brings in the third batter, number 10 for Toowoomba.
Fourth batter, Maddox Jackson.
Take it back, sorry, fourth batter.
It's been a long day.
Game 6. Goes for the short one, shuffles forward. In the end, it's just a good pitch for strike 1.
Yeah. Dexy also a Dodgers club member. This is his 3rd year in under-14s for Toowoomba too.
Probably why he has that Q on his helmet. Looks like he's represented Queensland in the past. That is another great pitch for a low inside called strike. So pressure back on the batter here with an 0-2 count. Yeah. Anything close, he's going to have to try and get rid of it.
Yeah, Dexy's just made it into the Queensland under-16 squad.
That's a fantastic achievement for an under-14s player. And that one is absolutely ripped, but it's gone foul.
Oh.
Called foul by the umpire. So
move the line on you, kid.
Let's have a quick look at that one again. Absolutely smoked it.
Yep.
Oh, it was close. It was close.
Yep.
Umpire was in the best position to call that one. Bit hard to see from the camera angle where it went over the base itself. Oh, good leave. That was high, but it was close. And with 2 strikes on you, that is a brave leave. Ball 1, strike 2 now. And called third strike, and he is thrown out. Don't know how happy I was about it, but it wasn't a lot different to the other 2 strikes he was called. So that is 2 outs and a big out there for Redlands. They'll be very happy with that one.
Yeah, Dexy was looking pretty dangerous with that bat.
As we quickly watch that replay before we get back to the live action. You see here, that was a beautiful low inside.
Nice pitch.
Absolutely fantastic. We're back live now, and a very similar pitch for another called strike.
Yep, Xavier McDonald just letting that one go through, waiting for one that'll work best for him.
He's got a good late drop on it here, the Redlands pitcher. And that is a second strike. 0-2 count. Jumping ahead early here, Redlands. Looking good so far. You just feel like it's just going to take one good hit from Toowoomba and they're going to crack this game open. Oh, and a swing and a miss, unfortunately. And that is the end of the innings as we head into the top of 2. Redlands take the advantage with a 5-0 lead over Toowoomba.
Lucas Warren coming in now for Redlands, looking to start off the scoring in the second innings for them. Saw him get good bat on in the first game this morning against Redcliffe. Redlands took that game out 15-7 in the end.
That one low outside for ball 1. That one high and inside for ball 2. So pitcher looking to split the difference here.
Lucas plays for the Scorpions Club here at Redlands.
And a swing and a miss. That's a good swing, but just couldn't get bat on ball. Nice pitch there from the Toowoomba. Ball 2, strike 1 now. That one's in the dirt, blocked well by the catcher. And advantage to the batter with a 3-1 count.
Lucas tells us he's an entertainer, so I'm sure he'll be keen to entertain us with the bat here.
And that will be ball 4. So we'll see if he can entertain us with his base running instead as he takes a walk up to first. Bringing in the next batter.
Back up to the top of the lineup here for Redlands. Connor having that rip through to right field last time.
Small strike zone, but one hell of a bat swing, so not an easy task for the Toowoomba boys here, but let's see what they can do.
Good grab by Riley Walker there.
The tempo's just dropped a little bit here for Redlands. They're sort of just working into the game now after a great fast start. That is a beautiful pitch for a called strike. 1-1 the play now. And that is a low outside, hits the corner of the plate for the second strike. Great pitching here from the number 41 from Toowoomba. And that one's in the dirt, gets past the catcher, and quick as you like, runner goes from 1 to 2. And 2-2 the count now. on the Redlands batter with a runner in scoring position on second base. And swings and fouls that one off. Count remains unchanged. Ball 2, strike 2. And that one low in the zone for a ball. Full count now. Who's going to crack first? Pitcher's looking for Toowoomba's first out. Redlands looking to push that runner around from second. And unfortunately that one's in the dirt. And the catcher needs to get it back because Redlands are known to run straight to 2 on those pass balls.
Runners on first and third now as Zach Martin Pierce comes in. Turned a walk into a 2-baser last time round.
And a great outside pitch there for the first strike.
Yeah, nice pitch from Katima there.
A giant jump of a lead from the first baser. That one's in the dirt and just off the glove long enough.
Can't be tempted into that little short throw to shortstop this time round, the Redlands runners.
No, so 1-1 the count with runners on 2 and 3 now. None out for Toowoomba. That one's a low outside for another ball. This is most of these boys' third game today, so a long day of softball for them. Playing well in this last game of day 1. Again, gets past, but runner on 3, just not quite ready to run home yet.
Yep.
Just never quite sure of the bounce coming off the back of the net here, so you're either off and racing or you're better off staying on third. That one low outside, gets away, goes this time. And it's close but safe. A good play there from Redlands. As we'll have a quick look at that replay while the umpire cleans up.
Katima did a great job to come in and cover home plate there and pick up that low throw. Just unfortunately runner getting under the tag.
And once again, the runner on the walk immediately turns and bolts to second base, as we can see there in the replay. So runners still on 2 and 3 with none out.
Patrick Kennedy flied out to centre field.
That should score a run if he can do a similar hit again here. I'm sure he'll be hoping for one better as starts to take off, changes his mind, turns and comes back to third base for ball 1.
Patrick is keen to get a scholarship to play in the US colleges as he gets older.
Fantastic opportunity if you can get it, as that one is a great low outside for a called strike. 1-1 the count now. And that one low off the plate again. A little bit unsure of the bounce, so is happy to just sit on third base and let his batters bat him in. Ball 2, strike 1. And that is hit high in the air. It's going to land safe, is it? Yes, it's going to land short of the outfield and long of the infield. Great throw in. So we had 1 run score there.
But Paddy ultimately gets the 2 on that hit through to right field.
As the throw came in from outfield all the way to home plate, took advantage of it and cut across to second base. As we have another look, just another one of those bleeders that's over the infield but short of the outfield.
And the runners are off again on the pass ball.
Back live, pass ball allows that runner to come in.
Oh. And just a little bit of a loose throw back to pitcher lets the next one through as well.
So quick as you like, the bases are cleared again with Jay-Z Hill in the batter's box. Bases all free for him to do as he pleases. Hit an absolute bomb over left field in the first game today.
Ooh.
That one flown over his head for a ball. 2-0 the count here. That one's in the dirt. 3-0 count now for Jay-Z. Will he show some team discipline here, letting this one go through, or is he going to send it if he likes it? We'll wait and see here. Looks primed and ready to hit, and he does go for it. I think it's lucky for Toowoomba he didn't connect on that one. I think that was going about 3 miles if he got onto that one.
Yeah, he has a bit of a grin at that little swing and a miss.
That's a great pitch though from the Toowoomba. Showed some guts throwing it up in there. Unfortunately, can't repeat it. And Jay-Z will take another walk.
Time called here.
And catcher just calls time, bring the players in. Just to take a second here. Probably needs a break himself, to be honest. He's been jumping around like a crazy person.
Yep, doing a great job behind the plate there.
So Toowoomba down 9-0 in this game. They'll really want to try and stem this flow of runs and start putting some runs of their own on the board as soon as possible. By just letting them have a chat for a little bit here. Breaks up naturally. As we get back into this innings with Redlands up 9-0. Runner on first, a left-hander in the batter's box now.
Yep, Hamish into bat.
Oh, just dribbles one up third baseline. Third base, can't really do anything with it. That is a clever softball there. And worth another look, that's for sure. As we feel the temperature just drop a degree or two. Down here, look at that, just drops it on the line and shows such pace, just can't get anything to it. As we see a called strike on the current batter here.
Yeah, Chase in next.
As we just see time called for the speed up rule, the runner on first base coming off for a runner. I think he was the pitcher on first base.
Hamish is the catcher.
Catcher, sorry. So runners on 1 and 2. None out here. I don't think it was a speed up rule. It must be a designated runner.
Yeah, possibly.
Strike 2 on the batter. And swings out, pops it high.
And it'll land.
First base thought second base was getting it and vice versa. And 2 runs score. Great. Heads up running there from Jonah. And that will retire the side at 10-0. So as we head into the bottom of the second innings, Redlands commanding lead 10-0 over Toowoomba.
My family's been here forever. I belong here to Quandamooka country. Our people are the Nunakul, Nugi and Gurrumpul. People across the Redlands Coast say Yura, which is hello, welcome. You're honouring the local language, the Jandai language, and giving a sense of, I know this place is important and I'm going to take care of it. All across the Redlands Coast, we've got these magical places. They're places where you can take your shoes off, feel the earth, Mother Earth, and make your own connection to that place. It's about being in the moment and the environment that you're in at that point in time. There's got to be a beach for everybody. There's got to be a place for everybody. There's so many different places to explore, so many different coastlines to get to know better. Right on Brisbane's doorstep, you get to enjoy this beautiful coastline.
As we finalise and head back into this bottom of the second innings, teams remain unchanged. Redlands looking to consolidate that 10-run lead they currently hold over Toowoomba. Number 8 into bat for Toowoomba now.
Yeah, PJ Potgieter.
And that is a great start for Redlands with a called strike.
So PJ, another Toowoomba Warriors player.
And that one 2 inside for ball 1. 1-1 the count now.
And PJ just coming out of his first season playing softball where he got MVP in the under-12s. Also played up all season for the under-14s.
And that one is a low outside the zone for ball 2, strike 1. And that one outside the zone, 3-1 now the count on the pitcher, on the batter. And too high, says the umpire. That is ball 4, and Toowoomba have their first base runner.
Yeah, good job by PJ there as lead off for this Toowoomba lineup here. Max Butcher in next.
And a great pitch for a strike, and just a little fumble from the catcher. Didn't lose the ball, but just lost grip of it, and that was enough for the runner to steal 2. As we see the batter in the batter's box with your favourite bat, the double-barreled Di Marini.
Oh, I do like that bat.
And a swing and a miss for the second strike.
Max must be my spirit animal. He tells me he only likes to sleep in on school days.
That's fair.
I agree.
That one outside the zone for ball 1, strike 2. And a swung at a third strike. Is he going to run to 1? I don't think he's realised that he needs to. Pitcher tags him out. So drop third strike with first base free. He is entitled to run to 1, but didn't really realise, being fairly new to the game by the sounds of it.
Catcher Riley Walker coming in now.
See if he's got any energy left after his first 2 fielding innings. He's doing a great job behind the plate, very energetic. Oh, that's a beautiful pitch for a called first strike.
Another of the Dodgers players on this Toowoomba team. Well represented.
And a swing and a miss, and that is strike 2. Redlands with 1 out, runner on third base. And a great pitch for a swing and a miss, strike 3. Redlands pitcher doing the job all on his own there.
Yeah, good job from Zakaya.
See there, beautiful pitch, just dropped under the bat right at the end. 2 down now for Redlands, but Toowoomba do still have that runner in scoring position on third base. And that one gets away, but it just hesitates for a second, and that's long enough to ensure that run does not score.
So Luca Duan, the 9th batter in this Toowoomba lineup. Grew up in North Italy before moving to Toowoomba in 2021.
Wow. That's a beautiful pitch for a called strike. 1-1 the count now. Ball 1, strike 1 here. That's low in the dirt, gets away from the catcher, and Toowoomba will register that first run there.
Yeah, great job by PJ there.
Ball 2, strike 1 now. So Redlands not able to keep that clean sheet. That is a lovely pitch, but just outside, says the umpire.
Yeah, good eyes by Luca there.
We're at ball 3, strike 1 now. We'll get confirmation from the blue any second. Ball 3, strike 1. There it is. And unfortunately can't keep that one in the zone, and that will be ball 4, and Toowoomba will get their second base runner here.
Luca's also a soccer player, so we'll see if he can put some of that soccer speed to good use on the bases.
See time being called. Looks like there's going to be a change here. Coming into bat, the number 15 for Toowoomba, left-hander.
Nate Wiley coming in to bat for Kartipa.
Looks like we've got another pitcher warming up for Toowoomba in the bullpen out the back here too. So we might see some changes in the field come the next innings.
Nate from the Warriors Club as well. Softball, just one of the many sports that he plays.
As we're ready to get underway here with those changes being made. Runner on 1. That is a great called first strike here, jumping ahead early in the count.
Yeah, Nate shaping up to drop it short, but letting it go through to the keeper in the end.
Oh, quick switch by the centre fielder. Covers our view here. Yeah. Was that a ball? I think it was a ball. 1-1 the count here.
We do tend to have some running jokes with the centre fielders about the position of the camera out here.
And then a swing and a miss there for strike 2.
So Chase, just so you know, if you're going to block the camera, you've got to turn around and give us a big wave.
Ball 1, strike 2, signals the umpire. And gets a piece of that one. Going out to centre field, left field calls it, takes the catch. And that is the third out. So Redlands retires Toowoomba, but not before they get a run on the board. Heading into the top of 3, Redlands up 10-1.
And as Toowoomba take the field, we've just had a change in the pitching lineup. We saw Nate Wiley come in to bat for pitcher Kartipa. He's gone to shortstop, and the shortstop Maddox Jackson has come in to take over the pitching duties. And Redlands will be starting off with Christian Ferguson at bat. Christian got a walk last time, so he will be super keen to get some bat on in this last game of the day.
Another left-handed pitcher here for Toowoomba.
big lean back on him.
And high and inside for ball 1. Oh, and a great pitch, low outside for a called strike. 1-1 now the count.
So Dexy showing why he's been selected for both Queensland Country under 14 last year and Queensland 16s this year, I'd say.
And that one outside for a ball.
Versatility is always a great thing to have in this age group.
Swing and a miss there, and that is strike 2 on the batter. 2-2 now.
Yeah, beautiful movement on that pitch.
Oh, that's a great. Oh,
Ooh.
unlucky. Must have just been outside.
Yeah.
That is not far off at all. Ball 3, strike 2. I thought he had him then. Might have been a bit high too. And that one cuts well inside, and that's ball 4 as the Redlands player takes off. Probably looking to go to 2, but Toowoomba catcher all over it nice and early.
So yeah, Christian getting his second walk of the game, bringing in Zachary Erdman. Zach getting to second base off a hit through right field last at bat.
And that's a great start with the called first strike, low in the zone.
Yeah, nice pitch from Dexy there.
And that is up outside the zone and just gets away out of the catcher's glove. And that's enough invitation for the runner to go to 2.
Zach
1-1
doing
the count.
well. Yeah, Zach did well to keep his hands back there. I think he was pretty tempted for a moment. You don't have a lot of time to make these decisions as these balls are coming at you in the batter's box.
And that one right off the end of the bat for a foul ball. Ball 1, strike 2. And that one up and in for a ball. 2-2 the count now.
So Dex has used that pitch with some pretty good success already in this innings. Just pushing that one inside though that time round.
And
Yeah,
that is
nice.
a great pitch. And third strike tagged out there. Not sure if he realised it was the third strike. But that is the first out of the innings for Toowoomba.
Which will bring in the number 9 batter for Redlands, Lucas Warren.
Oh,
Nice.
great called strike there. Really coming into his own here, the pitcher. That one low in the dirt and gets away from the catcher just long enough for that runner to go from 2 to 3.
Yeah, Christian Ferguson not hanging around out there.
1-1 the count with a runner on third base. That one in the dirt for ball. Ball 2, strike 1 on the batter here. And swings at that low outside, can't help himself. Don't know if that was in the zone. Had a go though, and swing and a miss, and that makes it a 2-2 count here. And again, goes for that low one, can't get any bat on it. And that is strike 3 and the second out for Toowoomba. So Toowoomba really tightening the reins here. Not letting Redlands score any runs in this innings so far. With 2 out and a runner on 3, can Redlands put a run on the board? Oh, that's a great pitch. Low outside, called first strike.
Connor, the lead-off batter here for Redlands in this game.
And that one up above the zone for a ball. 1-1 at the count now. Toowoomba really want to try and keep this to a runless innings if they want to try and come back into this game here with that 5-run restriction on each innings. So that is ball 1, strike 2 now. So Toowoomba 1 strike away from shutting this innings down without allowing a run off the plate. That would be a great achievement here if they can do it.
I think Dex was just signalling to his catcher there to have a go at the pick-off on 3 if he wants.
Catcher has full faith in his pitcher that he'll get the out himself. And that wasn't far off that pitch, but the runner is able to steal home on the pass ball, and Redlands put 1 across the plate. Count is 2-2 on the number 26 in the batter's box. 2 out here for Toowoomba. And that one outside of the zone. Trying to sneak up to first a bit early there, the batter. It is now ball 3, strike 2, full count here. So Toowoomba 1 pitch away from their best innings this game so far. If they can shut Redlands down. Redlands trying to run with a 2-down rally here if they can. Oh, that's a beautiful pitch for a called third strike to shut that innings down as we head into the bottom of the third innings. Redlands up over Toowoomba 11-1.
All right, and as we come back in, Redlands have had a few positional changes. So Jay-Z Hill coming into pitch now. Zach Erdman moving into centre field. Darcy Burgess coming into short. Jacob Ferguson coming into second. Tay Honatana-Clay coming onto third. And Noah Fortino coming into first base.
As we just wait for the umpires to finalise those changes between the two scorers. I think the Redlands coach is trying to work them out himself as on the fly. We've got it all sorted now. As we get into this bottom of the third innings, Redlands up over Toowoomba 11-1. Second base up for Toowoomba coming in, goes for the short one, pushes at it, and that is a called first strike. Tough strike zone to start with for Jay-Z on the pitcher's plate, but doing a good job so far. That one, swing.
Big swing.
Yeah, needs to apply that one to something a bit closer to his zone, but a great go. It's the only way you give yourself a chance is to have a swing. And that one, a called third strike, and he is thrown out. And that is a 1 out now for Toowoomba.
Yeah, great start there from Jay-Z. A good chunk of the Hills all pitch, so he's pretty sure he could pitch before he could walk. And we'll see Angus Palmer come in.
And that one is outside the zone for a ball, just wide off the outside edge of the plate there.
Oh, great pitch.
A swing and a miss from the batter, and the count is now 1-1. And another swing and a miss for strike two. Great pitching here from the Redlands young player, Hill. Oh, beautiful dropped third strike for the second out. That's a fantastic looking pitch. See if we can have another quick look at that replay. That was a fantastic pitch from Jay-Z. See there, just drops on him.
Yeah, nicely done. This will bring in pitcher Dexy.
Had big swings on him in his last at bat off memory.
Yep.
See if he can connect with one here. And that is up just outside, says the umpire. Not far off though. Ball one.
I think I can see one of Jay-Z's brothers in the background there watching.
And great pickup. Wastes no time. Throws him out. Quick as you like. And that innings is shut down very quickly as Redlands head into the top of four. They are leading 11-1 over Toowoomba.
My family's been here forever. I belong here to Quandamooka country. Our people are the Noonuccal, Noogie and Gurrumpul. People across the Redlands Coast say Yura, which is hello, welcome. You're honouring the local language, the Jandai language, and giving a sense of, I know this place is important and I'm going to take care of it. All across the Redlands Coast, we've got these magical places. They're places where you can take your shoes off, feel the earth, Mother Earth, and make your own connection to that place. It's about being in the moment and the environment that you're in at that point in time. There's got to be a beach for everybody. There's got to be a place for everybody. There's so many different places to explore, so many different coastlines to get to know better. Right on Brisbane's doorstep, you get to enjoy this beautiful coastline.
So as we come back in for Toowoomba's fielding innings, we've just had a change behind the plate. Riley Walker's come out into left field and Xavier McDonald has come in to catch.
Is that centre field or left field?
Oh,
So,
centre field.
yeah, catcher and centre field have swapped positions by the looks of that, as we see ball one go down into the dirt. And again, away and in the dirt for ball two.
So Lysander, it looks like coming into bat here.
And again, oh, down outside, but umpire says hits the corner. That is ball two, strike one on the number 28. Going again for that outside swing and a miss, and that is a 2-2 count. Good fight back here from the Toowoomba pitcher. And gets a piece of that, but fouls it off up first baseline. Count remains unchanged at 2 apiece. Oh, that's a beautiful third strike pitch there for the first out in this fourth innings. As we come back live here. And that is a call first strike on the number 32 in the batter's box.
Yep. Patrick Kennedy heading to the outfield both at bats, but 1 from 2. Got caught out in centre first time round, but doubled out to right.
And that one is high, stays off it nicely for a 1-1 count.
Yeah, great job holding those hands back.
As we see the catcher give the signal to the left-handed pitcher. And that is a no, up and in, says the umpire.
Yeah, Deck's not happy with that. Didn't miss by much, I don't think. It's hard to see the plate from where we are, though.
I think the umpire gave the signal that it was too high for him.
All right.
Just keeping in mind the whole ball has to be under the sternum of the batter. And that is a good strike. Two and two, the count now. And that one inside. Full count on the batter now. Ball 3, strike 2.
Yeah, Xavier just trying to drag that in to entice the umpire to call the strike, but
Umpire says, good try, but not tonight.
Yeah. Lining up on the inside of the plate makes it a lot easier to see those.
And it gets a hold of that one. It's
Oh,
over
it's
Setterfield's
over.
head. That is a beautiful hit as he rounds two, goes all the way to the warning track. And a great arm, but misses his cut as it goes around to 4. He will score. That is an in-the-park home run for
Patrick Kennedy, yeah, showing excellent form with the bat in this game.
Unfortunate, a good throw from the centre fielder, but didn't hit his cut, and as that ball just went loose, gave the runner enough time to get home. As we see the new pitcher for Redlands, Jay-Z, come into the batter's box.
Yeah, but Patrick, I think you can add that to your college reel for your applications.
Fantastic shot. See what Hill can do. And, oh, it's a called strike, low outside.
Yeah, nice pitch from Dex there. Jay-Z walking both at bats. We know he can hit a bomb, so it's great to see.
Not afraid to swing the bat either, so he's just quite disciplined in the box. As we see a 1-1 count now. Probably shows the pitcher's trying to stay away from the middle of that zone for Hill as much as possible. And a big swing, but can't get any bat on it. Shakes his head, not happy with himself there, but it was a good swing, just needs to keep his head down. So you can just feel it's coming soon for Jay-Z. Pitcher shaking off the calls here. Oh, if he's going high, I'm not sure if that's a great idea on Jay-Z. He gets low and outside. Ball 2, strike 2. I think I'd definitely be leaning towards something low, make Jay-Z dig it out as opposed to giving him a high one he can ride high.
Oh, absolutely.
Let's see what we're going to go with here. It's like a low inside and he digs it. It goes deep. It goes very, very high.
Oh.
Great effort from the centre fielder, but not able to take that one. As again, he just doesn't quite hit his cuts, but no damage there. Stand-up double for Jay-Z Hill. See here, with the lower pitch, he really had to dig low. He ended up scooping it high, but just not able to get.
Yeah, hard luck for the centre fielder there. When they're up high for that long and they swirl on you, not easy.
Not an easy catch, especially when you've just come out of catching. To centre field.
Yeah.
So, runner on 2 now with 1 out. Redlands up 12-1.
And looks like Darcy Burgess coming in. Redlands pretty much, well, they did bring their whole bench in, so we're just trying to work out where they've slotted into the batting order as they come up.
As it goes for a big swing on that one, but not able to make any connection. And that is strike 1. And not a bad pitch, but gets away from the catcher. And Jay-Z doesn't need to be asked twice as he heads off to third base. So in the top of 4, 1-1 on the batter and a runner on third. 1 down for Redlands. Looking to extend that 12-1 lead as much as possible. And that one is a low outside called strike from the umpire. So ball 1, strike 2 now.
He's quite lethal with those pitches.
And the left-hander just tails him away from the right-handed batter. And that one is ripped nicely between first and second base. A small fumble out in right field. Jay-Z scores, runner gets to 1. That is an excellent hit going with that low outside pitch. Have a look at that replay again.
Tell you what, Max Butcher does a great job in right field though to really speed in on that and limit the batter to only one base, sorry.
Did a beautiful job going with that pitch then, the batter. So see number 20, is that 23? Yeah, number 23, Chase in the batter's box now. Runner on 1. And that one high above the zone for ball at 1.
Yeah, putting it up there to look to see if Darcy's going to try and steal 2. Not going to chance himself on the arm of the catcher at this point.
That one low and in the dirt, picked up nicely, goes for the pickoff, but not in time. Ball 2. Toowoomba guys getting behind that pitcher a little bit here. It's nice to hear. Oh, that's a beautiful pitch.
Yeah.
For a called first strike. Ball 2, strike 1 on the batter now. Runner still stuck on first base.
Yeah, Deck's doing a great job here. Oh, just calling time.
Just wasn't quite ready there. Oh, that's a lovely outside pitch for a called second strike. 2-2 now, the count on the batter.
Again, just that left-handed action tailing away from the right-handed batters.
Using it to full advantage here in this innings. Batter on first base was able to go with that pitch. Let's see if Chase can do the same thing. And he certainly does. Rips it up first baseline, but this time first base able to get a glove to it and affect the second out of the innings, but not before the runner on 1 gets to 2. So with 2 out, Redlands up 13-1 with a runner on 2.
Yeah, good glove work from PJ there by the Toowoomba team. So Christian Ferguson in next.
That low outside again for another called strike.
Christian will be keen to get some bat on. He's had 2 walks in this game so far.
Showing discipline in the box. He'll be looking to show a bit more aggression here if he can. But we'll be waiting for the perfect pitch to do it. Oh, that is a lovely pitch for a second strike. And just like that, jumps out to an 0-2 count. So
yeah, Deck's keen to shut this down, I think.
Yeah, can't afford to be picky in the batter's box now with 2 strikes on him.
Yeah, big zone in here now for Christian.
And just too low and 2 outside with that pitch. Ball 1, strike 2. Oh, that is a lovely outside pitch. Was always going to call that one. And that is the end of the innings as we head into the bottom of 4. Redlands up 13-1 over Toowoomba. As we get underway in the bottom of the 4th innings here, Jay-Z on the pitcher's mound and wasting no time there with an inside high strike, swing and a miss from the number 13 for Toowoomba.
Yeah, Xavier McDonald showing he is keen to get into this game from the All-Stars Club.
And that is a great low called strike, and Hill jumping out to an 0-2 lead in this innings. As we see the catcher give him the signals. Oh, gets a little bit of bat on that, fouls it off. The number 32 behind the plate for Redlands. Yeah, so the shortstop, Patrick Kennedy, has come in to catch. Obviously with those rules about number of innings you can pitch and catch.
So Xavier McDonald, another of these kids that makes the trek down the hill.
And that is a massively fat third strike. I think he's a bit disappointed in himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Yeah.
There was absolutely nothing wrong with that pitch. Almost a bit of a freebie there for Hill, but he'll take it. As we have a look here, just bang.
Oh, unfortunate there for Xavier.
He knew it as soon as he let it go through too, but it was too late. That one is up and out for ball 1. Number 8 in the batter's box here.
PJ Potgieter. He got a walk last time, so again, he'll be another kid ready to put bat on ball.
And Toowoomba will just be looking for a base runner if they can get it, and a swing and a miss there for strike 1. 1-1 the count now. And that one up above the zone. Ball 2, strike 1. Missed that pitch. Was that one another ball or a called strike? Not sure here. Sorry, folks at home. 2-2 the count, so good strike there from Jay-Z. Oh, that's a beautiful third strike, and he affects the second K2 of this innings. Fantastic job there on the pitch mound so far. We'll have another look at that pitch. But in the meantime, it is 2 down now. Toowoomba needing to rally here. As we see that one low across the bottom of the zone. Just checking here, he brought the bat around for a bunt, but didn't push at it. It was a ball. So ball 1 here for...
It looks like Max.
Yeah, is it the number 3? Number 1. And it comes around again. Not a lot wrong with that pitch, but not in the strike zone, says the umpire. So that is ball 2. Just trying to break the rhythm here of Jay-Z, bringing the bat around early. It seems to be working so far. And that is a 3-0 count for the batter.
Yep, doing a great job there.
Just changing the narrative a little bit, not giving Jay-Z that rhythm he was running with before. But he wrestles it back with a great outside called strike. 3-1 now the count. 2 down for Redlands, looking to shut this game out. Toowoomba will not go down without a fight here. Oh, that is a great second pitch. That is a...
Oh, you missed one.
I totally missed a strike there. That is strike. Is it strike 3? Yeah, looks like strike 3, and I believe that is likely to be game. The umpire call. We'll have a look at that strike again.
So Jay-Z recording 3 strikeouts
Yeah, we can
in
see
3 at-bats.
You can see here the umpire called a 2-2. I had 3-1, sorry. And that, yeah, can't do anything about that. Had to have a swing at it. And that is game if we go back live. So Redlands coming away with a strong 13-1 win over Toowoomba. Game was definitely a lot closer than the scoreline indicates.
Yeah, absolutely.
Great job here from all the boys, from all the day's play. please tune in from 8 a.m. tomorrow. We'll be covering some of the under 14 girls games here on Diamond 1. Don't forget to tune in, like, subscribe, share the feed to all your friends and family and let them come down and watch some great softball.
Absolutely. See you tomorrow.